If I'm going to keep referring back to this. Where's the worksheet? All right. If I look at the first one, see how D is -3? See how the first term, A1 is 35, right? So A1 is 35. So if I come to here, if my A1 or my first term is 35 and my common difference is -3, and this is the formula for the explicit form of an arithmetic sequence, I'm just going to substitute and I get my formula. And it's up to you. If you want to put the D in front, meaning if you want to do this instead, it's fine.
That's explicit?
It's a 50-50 shot. Like, I get students doing that. Just do not combine the 35 and the 3. That's like really incorrect order of operations. So you really just need your first term, you need the common difference, you substitute it, and there you go. Now, I do have students afterwards that are like, Miss Kenny, I came up with an explicit form, it doesn't match you, and what it is, oh, I'm picking this up, hold on. It's the mic. I heard the echo back at me. And what they're doing is they're cleaning it up. So what I mean by that is, can I clean up this distributive property and combine like terms?
Yeah.
Because if you happen to come up with the explicit form on your own, and your partner is like, follow this, and you're like, we disagree, we don't have the same explicit form, you could actually both be correct. So look, let me take this one, and let me so I'm going to distribute this -3. Right? So I perform the distributive property. Oh, you can't even see. That's terrible. Okay. I perform the distributive property. So -3 times n is -3n. -3 times -1 is +3. So now 35 plus 3 is 38. And so if someone was to give this as their explicit form, that's a T. For the arithmetic sequence, they would actually be correct. So just be aware, as you get more comfortable with explicit form and finding patterns, your brain might actually pick up the exact first, let me get out of your way, the first term calculation, that the formula is actually kind of messy, and what came up in your head is actually really easy, really, because your -3 is still the common difference. Your 38 is bigger than your first term 35, but by subtracting 3 on the first shot, what's 38 take away 3? 35. You're back to your first shot, your first term, your first value. Okay, so just if you ever want to know, you distribute it, clean it up, and if you happen to come up with that on your own, or if it makes sense, that's perfect. Okay, so if we look at the second one, the first term is -3, the D is -20, right? So A1 is -3, D is -20, right? -3, -20. So what would I substitute? A sub n is equal to the first term plus, do you want the D in front or the back?
Back.
The back? Okay. N minus 1 minus 20. Just make sure that you know this is a multiplication. It's not n minus 1 and then minus 20 subtraction. It's a multiplication. if you feel comfortable putting parentheses around the number so that you know that these two are being multiplied, it's up to you. Or if you want to put the D in front. All right, I'll do the third one and then I'll let you finish up. So negative 34, negative 30.
Oh my God.
Is it showing? Yeah? Okay, I'll stop the video. And so you're going to finish 4, 5, and 6, yes? And I'll give you guys minutes and then we'll look at 7 through 10. If I hit stop, it's going to revert back. Tina, I just saw your page. That is so cute. Did you just get it? Or?
Yeah, I did. I got it.
Yeah, I'm like, I would have noticed that.
I'm gonna real comfortable in my shoes.
I love it.
Watch your mouth.
Okay, I'm going to hit
Well, it's